Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 40 and our final year project is zinc oxide as active ingredient in sensitive skin deodorant.
Okay, so this is our group member. Okay, so the first one is Clijster, Anak, Tain. The second one is Fatin Khadijah, binti Roslan. And the last one is Alif, Aiman, Razak.
Hi everyone, my name is Clijster Anak and my matrix number is AA222151. So here we got the presentation outline for us to see the whole view for our presentation. So the first one is going to be the introduction, background of project, objective, methodology, findings, implication, and last but not least, the conclusion. In this slide, I'm going to talk about the introduction for our project. In general, aluminum compounds are mostly found in cosmetics such as deodorant, antiperspirant, or even lipstick. These compounds are generally known as toxic chemicals. It has high potential to cause health risks to human and even negative impacts to the environment. Aluminum compounds are associated with a toxicity and potential to carcinogenic processes. Other than that, many researchers prove that aluminum has a suspected role in breast cancer, accumulates in mammary glands, and disrupt the breast epithelial cells. So overall, aluminum is very dangerous to human, and it is not recommended to be included in ingredients such as cosmetic. So here, as we can see, I put some of examples for cosmetic brands that contains aluminum compounds in it. In this slide, I'm going to talk more about zinc oxide compound, which is totally opposite to the aluminum compounds that I have explained earlier. Zinc oxide compounds are known as non-toxic and controls odor-causing bacteria. There is no such evidence such as carcinogenicity, genotoxicity, or even reproductive toxicity of this compound. This proves that zinc oxide is totally safe to be used on human skin and doesn't give that much impact to the environment. Zinc oxide provides a long-lasting odor protection and also it is gentle on skin. Individuals with sensitive skin such as me are more likely to choose this type of products which does not give any irritation to skin because our skin is very sensitive. We try our best to avoid any types of cosmetic that contains aluminum compounds in it. So I think that zinc oxide is very recommended for sensitive skin. But as we know, different person have their own sensitivity on their skin. So it is all depends on the person to choose whatever ingredients that contains in their cosmetic. After hearing some preview for our study, the objective for our project is to produce a sensitive, skin-friendly deodorant that contains zinc oxide as the main active ingredient. And second objective is to characterize the chemical and physical properties of the deodorant. Moving on to the next slide, where I'm going to talk about the background for our project. Our project is to create a deodorant that will replace the aluminum compounds to zinc oxide to be the main active ingredient in the deodorant. So we use this zinc oxide compound because it is much more safer compared to aluminum, and this is suitable for sensitive skin such as me. In this slide, you can see the clear visual why we choose zinc oxide compared to aluminum salt to be the main active ingredients in our deodorant. So here's we got to compare between aluminum salts and zinc oxide, where we can see the mechanism of action. Aluminum salt thus blocks the sweat glands, while zinc oxide absorbs the sweat. Next is the effectiveness. These both chemicals does the same thing, which is reducing odor. Third one is the suitability for sensitive skin. Aluminum salt is totally a no because it can cause skin irritation due to the fragrance, while zinc oxide is totally safe for sensitive skin because it has soothing effects which is gentle on the skin. So last but not least is safety concern. As I had mentioned earlier, I did say that aluminum salt is a big no because it has high potential to health risks and also can cause environmental negative impact. While zinc oxide does the opposite thing, which is very good. It is very much safer compared to aluminum.
The findings of the study is actually correspond to the second objective of this study, which is to determine the chemical properties and the physical properties of the deodorant. To determine the chemical properties, we are conducting the pH testing of the deodorant and doing the Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy analysis of the deodorant. To determine the physical properties, we are going to analyze the yellow stain of the deodorant to the white clothes and do quantitative analysis. The meaning of the pH itself is a measurement of acidity or basicity of aqueous or other liquid solutions. pH below 7 indicates that the sample of deodorant is acidic, while pH above 7 meaning that the solution is alkaline or basic. To determine the pH of the deodorant sample, pH strip was used to test the pH of the sample. The pH was dipped into the deodorant sample and then allowed to rest for 10 minutes to get the best and accurate result. As you can see on the picture attached, it was observed that the color of the pH strip is the same with the color of pH 7, meaning that the pH of the deodorant is 7, which is neutral. For the FTIR testing, FTIR use a range of infrared to detect the chemical composition of the deodorant sample. As you can see on the slide, table 1 is the result of matching functional group from FTIR analysis of the deodorant sample. It was found that they had ether with a wavelength range of 3020 until 2870, and the other functional group, aromatic amide, with the wavelength range of 1480 until 1435. It was also found that they were aromatic sulfonic compound with a wavelength range of 1420 until 1360, and also carboxylic acid found in the deodorant sample with a wavelength range of 1315 until 1220, and the other functional group found in the deodorant sample is amino acid with the wavelength range of 2600 until 3200. For ether, it works as a skin conditioning as it can give hydration to the underarm skin. Ether comes from sweet almond oil, which is the main ingredient used to moisturize skin. Aromatic amide work as stabilizer in the deodorant sample. Aromatic amide come from beeswax, which is used to mix the zinc oxide and sweet almond oil together. And then aromatic sulfonic acid is a buffer ingredient which make the pH of deodorant to be neutral as from the pH testing before. Sulfonic acid can also ensure the smoothness of the skin while preventing acne, itchiness, and dryness of the skin. Aromatic sulfonic acid comes from activated charcoal, which is the ingredient used to make the pH of the deodorant to be 7, to be neutral. And then carboxylic acid works as an antioxidant which can prevent the skin from aging while improving the retention of moisture inside the skin cells. Amino acid can heal damaged skin, maintain the normal biological function of the underarm skin cells, and also protects from sun ultraviolet light. Carboxylic acid also comes from sweet almond oil, while amino acid comes from zinc oxide. And zinc oxide also have the properties to protect the skin from sunlight. To conduct the yellow stain testing, we applied sample deodorant to the white cloth for 7 days straight to see if the deodorant sample give any stain to the white cloth. And then it was observed that the deodorant sample does leave a white stain to the cloth because the pigment of zinc oxide powder and arrowroot powder is white. However, the stain of the deodorant can be removed after washing the white cloth in a washing machine.
Last but not least, the data analysis for our result and discussion. We also have distributed a survey to 20 UTHM students through Google Form, where the answer of a survey comparison between deodorant A, which is conventional deodorant, and deodorant B is our product, which is zinc oxide deodorant. There were 3 categories in the questionnaires, where the first one is going to be the demographic category, second one is the general question about deodorant usage in daily life, and last but not least is the preference of respondent on deodorants. So as we can see here is we got a bar chart graph where this is the analysis summary of 20 UTHM students that answer a survey about comparison of number of respondent preference between deodorant A, which is conventional deodorant, and deodorant B is our product, which is zinc oxide deodorant. As we can see for the category scent, most respondents prefer deodorant B, which is our deodorant, where we gave them only 2 scents. The conventional one smells like vanilla, and our product smells like citrus, which is spearmint and fresh smell. The respondent prefer our deodorant because it is more suitable in such Malaysia weather where it is very hot during sunny. So this scent is very suitable for sunny day. The second one is we can see the preference of respondent towards the absorption between these 2 deodorant. Our deodorant has much more absorption compared to the conventional deodorant because we have put ingredients such as soothing ingredients such as charcoal that to help it feels much smoother when we apply it on the skin. So the next one is going to talk about the texture and moisture. We can see the obvious differences between this bar chart graph where the respondent really prefer our deodorant compared to the conventional deodorant. This proved that our deodorant became the preference for our respondents to choose between these 2 different deodorants.
Ya, tak kira tak kena larut sekali. Oh, sikit-sikit, bukan macam tadi yang tolak. Oh, sikit-sikit.
Okay, so for material, we use 7 material in total. The first one is 6 gram of zinc oxide. Second one is 1.2 ml of essential oil. The third one is 0.6 ml of TTR. The fourth one is 50 ml of sweet almond oil. And the fifth one is 3 gram of arrow powder. The sixth one is 8 gram of beeswax. And the last one is 0.03 gram of activated charcoal. Okay, so next we go to the procedure part. So the first one, we pour 40 ml of sweet almond oil into 100 ml beaker using measuring cylinder to get an accurate reading. So the second one is we weigh 6 gram of zinc oxide, 3 gram of arrow powder, 8 gram of beeswax, and 0.03 gram of activated charcoal using analytical balance. The third one is we place the beaker that contains 40 ml of sweet almond oil at the hot plate, and we set the temperature in the range of 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. And the fourth one, we add 6 gram of zinc oxide into the beaker and let it mix until it dissolves. So once the zinc is completely dissolved, we pour 3 gram of arrow powder, 8 gram of beeswax, and 0.03 gram of activated charcoal respectively until each of the material dissolves. After that, we measure 1.2 ml of essential oil and 0.6 ml of TTR using micropipette. After we measure, we pour the essential oil and tertiary oil into the beaker and stir it until it blank. And the last step is we take 0.5 ml of deodorant for FDIR testing and pH testing. After this test is done, the deodorant will be poured into a plastic tube. Okay, so next is implication and contribution to the society. So we have three sectors, which is health, innovation, and environment. For health, we develop a deodorant that uses the natural ingredients and avoid harmful chemicals. And then we also help people with sensitive skin to find a skin-friendly deodorant. For innovation, we introduce an advanced formulation that provide long-lasting scent and cater towards any skin types. And then it also become a replacement for the conventional deodorant. For environment, the extraction of zinc oxide usually come from plant, which is it means that we use an eco-friendly ingredients. And other than that, eco-friendly packaging or reducing the carbon footprint during making that can contribute to the environment sustainability. Okay, for the last part is conclusion. To be concluded, the study of developing a sensitive skin-friendly deodorant using zinc oxide as active ingredient has been achieved. Zinc oxide helps to provide antibacterial properties which help in reducing body odors that are produced by the bacterial growth. Moreover, zinc oxide helps in promoting skin protection because it has soothing property that helps people with sensitive skin to find a suitable deodorant. Many tests has been done to prove that our deodorant is safe to be used towards skin such as pH paper, FDIR, allergy potential, and cell culture. The result obtained give important information on the safety and usability of the product.